Laura, welcome back to my channel. Amp is back with Pass. Now I am so excited to see what Amp is going to do this year, mostly because I think they are probably the most anticipated from my group of K-pop friends as far as like what's going to happen in the rock scene. If you go back and watch our fandom favorites end of the year chart, we picked them as one of the groups that we foresee is going to be quite big in this upcoming year and get growing a lot. So we're really excited, but I'm really excited as well. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about. This is Pass. Ooh. This is a lot different from the first MVs they released. A little harder rock. Oh.
Watch you move it up and away, that's my way. Remember my name, I'm sort of dead. I the only, I live in my way, yeah. Even brother like a marsh pit, either brother I'm gonna make the set. 심장을 울리는 bass drum beat, I'm keeping it round and color fit. 들어봐, 자 들어봐, I'm moving, I make it pop. 지켜봐, 자 지켜봐, winning, I'm bossing. Feel what I feel, that's superior. See what I see, that's real. 강철 같은 mindset. I want it all. 그를 제껴다 door 스스로 날 벗어. 아무도 막지 못해. 내 앞에 서지 못해. Pass, 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 pass. I got that. 파워를 감당 못해. 레벨은 닿지 못해.
Okay, this is not what I expected, but wow, this was so great to see the difference between their debut until now. I can see that they're going to be using a wide array of different genres. They're going to be doing a lot of different things until I feel like they've discovered their sound, and maybe their sound will be a lot of different genres into one, which that's the kind of group I really love, is that they have their like sound, their signature sound, but they can do it throughout a lot of different genres. So I really thought this was interesting to see like the difference between what it was before and what it is now. So for a comeback, I think this is great because you're showing a completely different side than what you did in your first comeback. So in your debut. So if maybe people didn't really resonate with the debut, they might resonate with this kind of comeback. So I really, really enjoyed this. The main thing that I noticed is, besides it was being, quite hard rock in comparison to more pop rock, what they did before, is they used a lot of electronic sounds within this particular song, as well as a lot of filters, using auto-tune on the voice, using different kind of filters to make things sound in a different way. And I really love when groups use filters and things like that for a specific reason. So they make it stand out on purpose because they want that sound. They want you to know it's there. And so I thought that was really interesting how they did that. And I really thought it was fun how they used rap in the voice and the electronics like all together to create almost this texture of layering on top of each other. So what I mean by that is when you listen to the first verse, you have the rap, and then the rap has a little bit of a filter on it, so they like layer that on there, and then you get into the pre-chorus and you hear this electronic sound in the background that's really following the chord structure, and then the singing comes in and that electronic part comes away, but then it comes back and you go boom, like into the chorus, and then back and forth you have the pass and then the whole group pass. So it's really ramping things up, and then it's almost like they take an instrumental break and they like really go like hardcore, and then they do that last part of the pass back and forth before going into the second verse. So it's just layering all of these parts on top of each other until you have this really huge chorus that happens, and then it goes back into that second chorus with a little bit of a pause, a little bit of a filter, but then the filter is even ramped up even more in the second verse. So the electronic part happens a little bit in the beginning of that verse, and then it just keeps going more and more and more, and I really felt like this was an anthem for everything. And then even the pass part, there's that little instrumental part in between was even more crazy than I felt like it was the first time. So it's one of those things where I felt like it's always ramping up until the end. So really, really interesting the way that they decided to put this about. I enjoyed it so much. I think that they're going to be the next rock group to really look out for. I think they're going to be very like several of my friends said, I think my friend Shauna mentioned this in our end of the year award show, that they're going to be very popular on the festival scene. I think that's going to be true. I think that it's going to be very interesting. I hope to see them at a lot of festivals and see what is happening with them. So tell me what you guys thought of this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part in this particular song? Don't forget that today is chart day, so if you want this song to be on our K-pop fandom favorites list, make sure you go fill out the Google form down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.